Even early in Jesus' earthly ministry, he faced opposing voices when he healed, taught, or forgave people.
Why does he eat with tax collectors and sinners?
How is it that John's disciples and the disciples of the Pharisees are fasting, but yours are not?
Why are your disciples doing what's unlawful on the Sabbath?
Why don't your disciples live according to the tradition of the elders, instead of eating their food with defiled hands?
Soon, the questions turned to outright hostility.
Why does this fellow talk like that?
He's blaspheming. Who can forgive sins but God alone?
He's out of his mind.
He's possessed.
In the midst of all this, Jesus had an answer. Again, Jesus began to teach by the lake. The crowd gathered around him was so large that he got into a boat and sat out in it on the lake, while all the people were along the shore at the water's edge. And he taught them many things by parables, and in his teaching said,
Listen, a farmer went out to sow his seed. As he was scattering the seed, some fell along the path, and the birds came and ate it up. Some fell on rocky places, where it did not have much soil. It sprang up quickly, because the soil was shallow. But when the sun came up, the plants were scorched, and they withered because they had no root. Other seed fell among thorns, which grew up and choked the plants, so that they did not bear grain. Still other seed fell on good soil. It came up, grew, and produced a crop, some multiplying 30, some 60, some 100 times. Whoever has ears to hear, let them hear.
When he was alone, the 12 and the others around him asked about the parables. He told them,
The secret of the kingdom of God has been given to you, but to those on the outside, everything is said in parables, so that they may be ever seeing but never perceiving, and ever hearing but never understanding. Otherwise, they might turn and be forgiven. Don't you understand this parable? How then will you understand any parable? The farmer sows the word. Some people are like seed along the path where the word is sown. As soon as they hear it, Satan comes and takes away the word that was sown in them. Others, like seed sown on rocky places, hear the word and at once receive it with joy. But since they have no root, they last only a short time. When trouble or persecution comes because of the word, they quickly fall away. Still others, like seed sown among thorns, hear the word, but the worries of this life, the deceitfulness of wealth, and the desires for other things come in and choke the word, making it unfruitful. Others, like seed sown on good soil, hear the word, accept it, and produce a crop, some 30, some 60, some 100 times what was sown.